The message came in at 11:47 p.m. Short, cold, final. I'm back with my ex now. Wish me well. And don't be bitter. I read it 3 times, not because I didn't understand it, but because I couldn't believe how icily someone could end something that once meant everything. My name is Jason Miller, and for 2 years I thought I was building a future with someone who had already left me in her mind. Her name was Chloe. We met at a friend's birthday party. She was loud, confident, the kind of person who filled a room without trying. I was the opposite, quiet, observant, careful. She noticed me first, which should have been my first warning. "Why are you standing in the corner like you're judging everyone?" she asked that night. I smiled. "Maybe I am." She laughed. And we started talking. Things moved fast after that. Too fast, if I'm being honest. Within weeks, we were inseparable. Late-night calls, weekend trips, inside jokes, plans. She told me things she said she had never told anyone about her past, about her ex, about how toxic that relationship had been. "He made me feel like I wasn't enough," she said once. "I'll never go back to that." I believed her completely. For 2 years, I showed up, every day, consistently. When she was stressed, I stayed. When she doubted herself, I supported her. When she needed space, I gave it, and slowly, without realizing it, I built my life around her. Until things started to change. It wasn't sudden. It never is. She became distant, not gone, just less present. Messages took longer. Calls became shorter. Plans got canceled. At first, I told myself it was normal. People get busy. Life happens. But then the small things started adding up. She stopped sharing details about her day, stopped laughing at the same jokes, stopped looking at me the same way. And there was one more thing, her phone. She started turning it face down, taking calls in another room, smiling at messages she didn't show me. I noticed everything, but I said nothing, because part of me already knew. I just wasn't ready to hear it. Until that message, "I'm back with my ex now." Just like that. No explanation, no conversation, no respect for what we had built, just over. I didn't reply that night. I sat there in silence, thinking about every moment, every memory, every time she told me she would never go back. And then I realized something. She didn't change. She just returned to who she always was. The next morning, I woke up expecting to feel angry, but I didn't. I felt empty, which, in some ways, was worse. Days passed, no messages from her. No apologies, nothing. And slowly, I started to rebuild. Not dramatically, not overnight, just step by step. I focused on work, started going to the gym, spent time with people I had ignored while I was with her. I stopped checking my phone, stopped wondering what she was doing, stopped caring. At least, that's what I told myself. 3 months later, I heard something unexpected from a mutual friend. "Hey, did you hear about Chloe?" I didn't want to ask, but I did. "What about her?" He hesitated. "She's not doing great. She got back with her ex, but it didn't last." Of course it didn't. He treated her the same way as before, he continued. She left again. Silence. And now. "She's been asking about you." That made me pause. Not because I missed her, but because I understood what that meant. She wasn't looking for me. She was looking for stability. And for the first time, I saw the situation clearly. I wasn't the one she chose. I was the one she returned to when everything else failed. A week later, I got a message from her. "Hey, can we talk?" I stared at it for a long time, then replied. "About what?" She responded almost immediately. "I made a mistake. I miss you." There it was. The words I once wanted to hear. But now they felt different. Empty. "Can we meet?" she asked. I thought about it, then said, "Okay." We met at a cafe, the same one where we had our first date. She looked nervous, different, less confident, less certain. She smiled when she saw me. Hey. We sat down. Silence. Then she said it. "I'm sorry." I nodded. "For everything." Another nod. I didn't realize what I had. I stopped her. "Until you lost it." She looked down. Yes, I thought I needed closure, but all I did was lose someone who actually cared. Silence. Then she looked up. "Can we try again?" That moment, the one I had imagined for weeks, the one I thought would fix everything. But now, I just felt calm. I leaned back, looked at her, and said something she didn't expect. "I'm not bitter," I said. She looked confused. "What?" "I'm not angry," I continued. She relaxed slightly. Then I added, But I'm also not available anymore. Her expression froze. What do you mean? I stood up slowly. It means I looked at her one last time. You made your choice. Silence. And now, I paused. I've made mine. She didn't speak, because for the first time, she understood something. Not every door stays open. Not every mistake gets a second chance. And not every person waits forever. As I walked away, I realized something important. She asked me not to be bitter. And she got her wish, because I wasn't bitter, I was just done.